The 38 colleges and 7 halls have a similar structure. After a lodge, then the main court can vary in size and type. In them are located the administration offices and the tutors' offices. The library, some distinguished students got a picture in the hall, as the benefactors do. The chapel, the social club, this main court is the way to access to other courts, where the bedrooms and other college services are located. As an example, Merton. This is the college map.
Lots of people come here from other colleges to eat. I invite my friends around. I've got a friend at Christchurch who refuses to be there because he's embarrassed of the town. The food is subsidised by the college, so it's really cheap. Dinner costs £3, lunch costs £2.35, and breakfast is £1.36. So Merton isn't good for kitchens. If you want to cook for yourself, you will. Hi, are you tagging along? Okay, my name's Albert. I'm a second year history and French student. Don't know if that helps you at all. It's, again, as you can see, it's one of the oldest bits of the college. In fact, this is the oldest quad that you'll find in all of most teaching will happen here. And in terms of tutorials, it will depend what paper you're doing, what subject you're doing, but it can be one-on-one or three students, one tutor. And you might have seminars, so that would be a large group of students. So it's a music room, there's a space around that side, they're like single rooms, and I think first years go in those. So you'd end up in a house with third years.
The first three colleges of Oxford are University, Balliol and Merton. This is University College. More of the colleges are open to the public and the admission is free in many of them. Every college shelters about 300 students. Cambridge colleges are larger, with more than 500 students each one. This is Christ Church, the biggest of all and the stage for the Harry Potter movie in its hall. Its chapel is Oxford Cathedral. They are all the same but all different.
I've just completed an MSc and now I'm going on to do a degree.
I'm from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka? Okay. Asian country. Do you know?
In Merton, tennis is still played with its original rules. A sport field is never missing. Modern colleges have the same structure. Students don't wear academic dress very often. Today is graduation day, as well as in the first day of class or matriculation and the final examinations.
That's what a fresher would need. So they'd need a commoner's gown, like that, and either a mortarboard, ladies or men, or ladies can wear a lady's cap, like that. And also ladies would need a ribbon and a white blouse. Ladies, for the men, a white bow tie, white shirt. Then for graduate students it's the same, it's just a longer gown. Which goes to their knee. A gown like that, but will be worn just to the knee. And ladies need a black skirt or black trousers. That's probably it. Basically, I don't know, it's probably bad as the hair or not.
A different appeal for every academic level. Only 2% of the students drop out Oxford University.
What's the most important thing that we do? Well, as a student union, we're about representing students to the university. It's mainly academic problems we see here and welfare problems, so they kind of split down the middle there. We have people who have had kind of problems with their exams, or they have certain disabilities and they need us to help them out, kind of working out the best arrangements for them so the disability isn't a problem. The Women's Campaign is, see here on our poster, it's something that the Student Union, one of the campaigns it runs. We do, I think it's true to say that Oxford and Cambridge people probably too do spend a lot of time in the library, especially around exams. Like, it is an intensive working atmosphere. You will have a good amount of work to do, but nothing unmanageable, and people spend a lot of time outside the library too. I think people have this idea of Oxford as somewhere you go and you just work straight for 3 years, but I think it's more true that you work a lot, but you also play hard, as it were. There are so many other things going on in Oxford that you can really kind of spend your time here doing lots of work, but lots of really good societies, clubs, sports, getting involved, meeting loads of people as well. So a bit of both.
In this environment can be missing a great bookshop. Blackwell, with the biggest book room of the world. And Oxford University editorial. The university employs 18,000 people. 5 of them work for the editorial.